I've always wondered if it was possible to get a kill in Corrupteds with only gathering gear. Today we're going to be role-playing as Limhurst in Corrupted Dungeons. We got all of our Lumberjack gear on, a Limhurst cape, and then because there's a production bonus of arcane staffs in Limhurst, we're going to be using an arcane staff. They also have production bonuses of bows, but I felt like bows would just be too easy to complete the task with, so we're going with arcane staffs. Limhurst also has a production bonus for goose, so our food is going to be a goose omelet, and they have no potion production, so we're not going to be running with a potion at all, so that's going to cripple us even more. For those of you unaware of what the Lumberjack set does, the helmet allows us to throw 3 tree trunks behind us and it will knock enemies back. This has a 1 minute cooldown, so this is pretty long for a helmet. Up next is the robe. It has a purging shield similar to the mage robe. However, this one has a 2 minute long cooldown, so we're really only going to be able to use this once a fight. And finally, we have the boots. It gives us sprint shield, which gives us about 700 damage shield while we channel for up to 8 seconds. It also has a minute cooldown, so that's long, and it can be interrupted. We get our first matchup pretty quickly, and this is actually a pretty good matchup for us. We're able to keep our distance with the Qs, and if he ever gets on us, we can use our W to jump away using the arcane staff. As long as we don't mess up using our helmet, we're probably going to live through this. I'm able to actually bring him down about 500 HP before he's able to engage on me, so this is a really good start for us so far. We continue poking each other for about 30 seconds. Right now, I'm just buying time and poking as much as I possibly can. I kind of want bats to spawn, that way if he does have to run away, that does give me an advantage if he does have the negative effects of getting those bats. I accidentally popped my boots because I forgot that they were a minute when I didn't need them, so now I'm at a severe disadvantage. We then get to participate in my favorite event in Corrupted Dungeons, Running Simulator, while we chase after somebody that's running away while they have a 100k set. We finally get back to the center, and I'm able to purchase Cultist Robe, which is really good for me. I then try and use my helmet to get a little bit of distance, but he's able to use an iframe to actually dodge that, which is really, really bad for us at this point, because we don't have any boots available to us to get away. We lose that trade pretty bad, and now we're down 40 seconds on 2 of our cooldowns. So all we really have available to us left is a Purging Robe, which isn't really going to help us in this matchup at all. Once again, we engage, we get a decent trade this time, but we're slowly losing the momentum because we just do not have the cooldowns to compete with this. I use all my cooldowns here to sustain as much as I can, and we are all in. This is going to be the final fight. I pop my robe for defensives, and then once again I try and use my helmet to commit space, but he's able to iframe it once again with his invulnerability, so we're pretty much done at this point, and this fight is over. I wasn't going to let just one fight deter me, so I went back in. And then I died, and 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 I died 14 more times. And to any sane person, they would have called it quits. They would have stopped playing. They would have went to go do any other content. But I'm not a sane player. And so I went to work. I browsed the Albion wiki for anything that I could use to my advantage. I looked through all the skills that the lumberjack had, and I discovered something that nobody else knew. As I loaded into the next corrupted dungeon and my opponent got closer, a new passive skill was unlocked for my equipment. You see, the true power that the Gatherer brings to the corrupted dungeon is confusion. My opponent was so confused, all he could do was type. His brain couldn't comprehend what I was wearing, and he was most likely a mobile user because he was typing so slowly. His screen was blocked by the chat, and I was able to get over 1,000 free damage. And unfortunately, I was just panicking and missing all my Qs, and he was actually doing quite a bit of damage to me, so I started kiting away as best I could. We were able to get another re-engage and get him trapped and slowed, and we were able to finish the kill, and it took us 15 attempts, but we were able to get a kill with gathering gear in a corrupted dungeon.